Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and today is May 25th. We are back with another Lost Sector that is dropping the new Splicer exotics, going to be in the leg category. And we are on the European Dead Zone up here in the Quarry Lost Sector in the Sunken Isles. 1310 is your power level. Champions are going to be Barrier and Unstoppable. Shields you're going to be facing are going to be Void and Solar. There's like, I swear, one of each, so it's not really that bad. The important part is the burn. The burn is Void damage, so you always want to try and match your heavy to the burn. It's going to let you pump out quite a bit of damage. Other than that, you want to make sure and match, have some way to manage the two shield types. So Void, we're probably going to take care of that one. Solar, I'm going to do with the subclass. So for Barrier, you've got a couple options. You've got auto rifles or scout rifles. You pick them, totally your call. For Unstoppables, you've got sidearms if you want to use that. Grenade launchers are much more fun, especially if you got salvage or salvo. That's a good way to go. Got quite a few grenade launchers this time. You've also got the current ignition code. Pretty solid choice there. On this one, I actually might throw a little higher spec on. I never remember if it's a major spec, but I think it is. And then make sure you got your reserves, your ammo finder, and scavenger for your heavy. Now, the heavy, I'm going with Shattered Cipher. There are a lot of options. If you want to go rocket launchers, those are going to hit pretty damn hard at this point because of the heavy bonus burn. This one's just one I used recently. I know everybody probably has this one, or at least it's one you can get from this season. Threaded Needle, if you can hit the crits, which I think everything in here that's big, you should definitely be able to crit, so that wouldn't be a bad option. Swords, a little risk versus reward, but honestly could potentially hit like a truck if you got a good sword that you're sitting on. So really it's up to you. Just match your... Have Void on your heavy. It's going to do the most damage. And there's only one solar guy that you need to take care of. Now, it is a wanted guy, so he's got some health. So if you aren't able to kind of time everything right, it can get a little funky. Believe me, I've had this one go a little squirrely on me. But if it's just your subclass, you're going to be waiting on either your super or your grenade, or your melee to break his shield. And if you get to that point where you're out of all of those, you're just going to have to hang out and chill for a minute. So I decided you could put solar here. I don't think there's actually a solar grenade launcher that I've got active at the current point. Actually, there is. The new one that you can get from the Vanguard. It's energy grenade launcher. I'm trying to look for the name of it. It's called Empty Vessel. It's a solar breach grenade launcher. You could totally put that right here. It would work as your shield break. Salvage or salvo is just more fun with the explosions. I'm going to run with that. But yeah, Empty Vessel, it's the Vanguard breach load grenade launcher. Similar the way this one fires. So you've got that as definitely an option. But other than that, I seem to have success before. So let's jump in and I'll show you guys how this thing works. All right, so when you load in, going to be having a few guys jump at you. A couple quick legionaries. You're also going to have your Unstoppable coming up the ceiling there, so you can stun him for a second. Now, the thing about Unstoppables, if you stun them and you're not in their line of sight, you actually don't really have them charge you. When they see you, they will. That's just going to happen. But this is why your Void Heavy is really crucial, because then you can basically finish them off really fast. Now, save your Heavy. Don't blow through it. At this point, we can switch back over to the Grenade Launcher. Have a little more fun with that guy. Now, you will need to use, like, a bullet on him. Maybe just enough to break the shield. Come on, buddy. Oh, you got some dogs coming. That's why you love Salvage or Salvo. Literally enough to break the shield. Direct hit. Should be good. Every so often you get like the perfect angle on that guy, and it's so nice because they die so well. So anyway, just keep switching up. Grenade launcher is going to work pretty well in here. You're going to have a few more adds that will pop in, and then you're going to have a champion that's going to come at you as well. Try and take these two legionaries out fairly quickly. Champion will jump down from the top. He's going to be real friendly when he does. It's a big barrier colossus, so just be ready. And he's going to do his nice little missile barrage first, so just get out of the way of that thing. If you hit him with about 2 grenades, fairly direct, be ready for the next one. Then make sure your heavy's reloaded so you can melt him down. That's a nice way. He's going to put up a shield, bust that down, switch over to heavy, and keep pushing up. And then once you get him low enough to finish, save your ammo. Now, I would back up just a hair because you are going to have a wonderful gladiator trying to ruin your day here. Hence why I love my grenade launchers. And you'll do more damage to him anyway with the grenade launcher. Smash him in the face. He's going to want to jump, but I get to go first. Ta-da. Lots of explosions. See if you get any ammo. Make sure your heavy is reloaded. Now, it's not the longest lost sector in the world. This is actually not a bad one to farm. This next room can just get a little hairy, though. When you go in, 2 scions are going to walk across. If they see you, you got to activate pretty fast. Up on the top cliff to the left, it's not that big, but up above to the left, you're going to have your barrier Colossus. Same guy we just saw. If he just starts firing, he makes your life kind of a living hell in here. So my advice is kind of go straight for him first. Do enough damage, hang off the left to this rock. Just like this. Creep behind this rock over here. And try and do enough damage to get him to pop his shield. Now, if he breaks that shield, then continue firing. And again, just use enough ammo to kill him. All right, life just got a lot easier because he's gone. Now, you're going to have a lot of adds in here. Some are going to be the guy that you actually need to kill. Others are going to be a little less entertaining. Now this guy, the Nightmare Legionaries, are going to be the ones that are going to drop the bonus damage that you can do to the boss. So with the Unstable Essence, you're going to be able to do more damage back here. Now I can actually do enough damage with my grenade launcher to hurt him, which works fairly well. And then if I can sit here and just pump damage into him for a while, it's a nice way to work. Now at one point you are going to have an unstoppable champion pop out, so be careful. Don't use all your grenades. There's your champion. He's going to want to set your butt on fire. It's not going to be fun if it happens. Ooh, I am going to die. Not yet, but I am going to. So there's our champion. If I can get him staggered, which I did. Try and unload heavy. Go for your finisher. Got another one to finish. A lot of guys that want to kill you in here. Now, there's not a ton left. I do have my super, but I'm going to try and go grenade first so I can just break the shield. And then just keep trying to work the damage on him. Because once that shield popped, I don't really have anything besides a grenade and a super. So I just want that shield to stay down. So do any damage you can while his shield is down. It's worth dying for. I mean, I'm nearly dead now, but that's why I say it's worth dying for. It is. It's not the end of the world. Now I've got my super and I can probably finish this whole room up. Now, are there better things you could probably use in here? Sure, but this is like a loadout that I would imagine most people probably have access to. Not ridiculously difficult to come by. Salvagers could be totally switched for that solar grenade launcher, and then breaking the shield is probably even easier. I just love the explosions of salvagers, so that's my choice. And now I've got my little unstable essence, so more damage to those guys. You can kill the second one with the fadeaway jumper from 3. If I get more damage the second time around, now I can pop my super and he's really going to die. And done. Should be finished. Code acquired. Everything should be dead. And let's set the world on fire. And let's see if we get anything good. Well, not exciting, but something. I'm still trying to run one of these to see the platinum at the bottom, but that's all the enemies that I know of in here. So if you guys do get exotics from this one, please comment down below. But let's get back to orbit, or at least the planet surface, and we'll finish this up. All right, so that does pretty much wrap up this one for today, guys. So as you can see, when it comes to the barriers, you've got the one in the middle room, and you've got the barrier in the final room. You've got the first and last unstoppable. Void on your heavy is just going to make you do huge chunks of damage on any of those main enemies. Again, I don't have the grenade launcher, but it's the new one from this season. Weapon, grenade launchers, this guy, empty vessel. If you got one of those and you still want to use a grenade launcher for unstoppable, you can totally do that, and this will actually count for your solar shield break that you may need as well. I just enjoy salvagers, so I kind of did it the more difficult way with it. But other than that, anti-barrier, scout or auto rifle, pretty much up to you. Unstoppable, either grenade launcher or sidearm. And then whatever heavy you feel comfortable using with, just make sure it's void so you can get that big chunk of damage. But that is the Quarry. Good luck getting legs today, guys. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel and you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment to say hello, and hit that subscribe button. Always helpful, nice way to support the channel. You guys can find me over on twitch.tv/Ebontis. I actually recorded this video live while I was streaming, so if you ever want to see that, come tune in. And then also on Twitter, you can find all my antics, schedules, and everything else I'm doing. So thank you guys very much. I'll see you soon.